Hey guys, and welcome back to another analysis of Brett's Vlogs. And today, what are we going to be doing? Well, today I'm talking about the last game which was played last night, which was against Hull City versus Manchester United in the EFL Cup Round 2. Now, talking about the game, starting it off before we crack on in today's video, I actually did not watch the game last night. I actually fell asleep because obviously the game was on at 11:45, and it's obviously when you've got late games, you obviously want to stay up, but obviously I couldn't really stay up, so I was fast asleep on the couch. So yeah, but even though I did see the highlights in bed just before I went off to sleep, but yeah, talking about the game in the first half, practically we were 1-0 down again. But before that, I have to say that I think about the lineup. Wait 1 second. Talking about the lineup. Let me get that now. So talking about the lineup, I wasn't really expecting the lineup, but yeah. Here we go. Obviously, Derby County and Leicester are playing tonight. I would like to watch it, but obviously I'm playing golf early in the morning, so I can't really get to watch that. But yeah, here we go. I've got the lineups right in front of my face. Talking about the game, well, here's the lineup right here. So basically, he started De Gea, Darmian, Phil Jones, Smalling and Rojo. Now, I wasn't sure where Smalling and Phil Jones were playing, if Phil Jones really plays centre back, but I don't know if he played in right centre back or left centre back. So that's the big question mark, really. Then he played Herrera, Pogba, Michael Carrick, Jesse Lingard, Rashford and Ibrahimovic. Now, looking on the bench, he had Romero, Juan Mata, Mkhitaryan, Luke Shaw. Good to see Luke Shaw back in the squad. Timothy Fusu-Mensah, Wayne Rooney and Marouane Fellaini, if I can say his first name. But yeah, obviously, no Martial again. Very disappointed he's not played him again. I don't know what's going on, if he's ill or if he's, I don't know. This is where he's not been playing Martial. Thing is, he plays Lingard, but Lingard has a bit of he enjoys the BPL, but I think he's got this way that when he plays games, he can't sort of concentrate or something like that. I just feel like he's a bit uncomfortable at the moment, which it does happen to him a lot actually. But yeah, talking about the game, in the end, the aggregate was 3-2 to the Reds. Now, thing is, we lost the game. We practically lost 2-1 to Hull. But if that was in the Barclays Premier League, we would have lost 3 points. Now, obviously we are playing Hull again next week. Next week, Wednesday night, Thursday morning for us. Now, big question mark. I don't think I'll be watching that game because I've got Redfest that night. So yeah, obviously we've got the likes of Veronica's, Daya, G-Easy and Sean Port on the first night, which I just referred back to the poster. But yeah, I've got Redfest, so I don't think I'll be able to watch the game. But yeah, because we're playing Hull again next week back at Old Trafford. But the thing is though, the game ended 2-1 to Hull City. Now I'm slightly disappointed how we've lost the game. Now that sometimes does happen, but we did get the away goal. Now, when you've got the away goal, you've got an advantage, really. And we did that. We won 3-2. But the thing is, though, we still have to beat Hull because they're on the bottom. They're in the bottom half of the table. We cannot be losing to someone like that. So if we do that massive mistake next week against Hull, we're in big trouble because they've got the feel of us, really, and they know how we play. So obviously, if we play like that next week, we're not going to get the result what we want, really. So that's the first of what I wanted to say. The second thing what I want to talk about is their first goal. Now, I got to say, it was absolute piss. and a lot of wank, really, because how did they get that penalty, right? I couldn't see a pull of the shirt. The referee said, the commentator said that there was a pull of a shirt. Now, I couldn't see that pull of the shirt, really. There was nothing wrong with that challenge, I think, what Rojo did. The two Hull players just collided into each other, so how can that be a penalty appeal? Like, I can't even understand. I don't understand how that was a penalty, but in the end it was 1-0. Again, we did the same thing against Liverpool and Stoke, where we've 1-0 down, bounced back, but obviously lost the game, but we still got through to the final against Southampton. Now, coming into the second half, obviously, he did make changes. Obviously, you could see a lot that we were trying to push a lot. So in the end, he brought on Rooney for Lingard, and then he brought on Fellaini for Rashford. Now, obviously, you would want to see Martial on the pitch as well to help out the team. Now, we've not seen him for ages. Now, obviously, talking about our goal, it was actually pretty good, to be honest. But with Pogba, yeah, because if we didn't get that goal, we would have had to gone into extra time. Or penalties or something like that, which wouldn't have been ideal, because you would want to get a couple of goals out of it, really. So I don't know how we've lost 2-1 and where you want. But the thing is, though, they've backed away again. Now, stop backing away, because when you're backing away, you're just going all defensive. Now, I know we did win at home, but don't be going all defensive. You have to keep on getting goals to get through, obviously. Now, obviously, Southampton got a 1-goal advantage. They got another goal, but it's Liverpool, obviously. They've lost a few players who's gone on the African Nations Cup. But we've got Bailey back now, which is good. But I got to say that the defence was not awake last night. It did change the defence, but we were not awake whatsoever. So I'm very disappointed how we weren't awake, because you could see that we weren't awake. But obviously it will be obviously changed, because we don't really play Darmian in the first team. He just comes in now whenever there's games on a like such as like these games, like all these what do they call them, all these other competitions, like the likes of FA Cup and that. So yeah, we've got like the FA Cup on Sunday against Wigan. So obviously he would want to mix up the team. He obviously did rest Mkhitaryan. He was on the bench last night. But the thing is, though, we can't be playing like that again next week against Hull. We are playing them at home. Yes, I know we got 2 goals at home, but we have to put away a few more goals. We cannot be just backing away most of the time. It's not going to help our game, is it? Just keep on backing away and going all defensive and trying to keep the 2-goal lead, because they got 2 goals last night. So it's just not. It's just unacceptable, really. So we need to start thinking on of what we're going to be doing now and then. So the ref last night was a piece of crap, because how did he give that stupid penalty to Hull City when we should have got 2 penalties last night? Now, we should have got 2 penalties, one because of a Chris Smalling push. Now, how does he give that stupid Hull City penalty? How does he give that away, give that penalty to them, when that was just 2 players collided into each other with no... I couldn't even see that pull of a shirt, really. That was a piece of crap for a penalty. Now, I don't think that should have been awarded, to be honest. It shouldn't have been awarded. But we should have got 2 penalties last night. One with a Chris Smalling push. I don't know how he couldn't give that when that was a clear push. And we should have got another penalty for a handball appeal. So yeah, again, refs, they can't really ref now and then. Just give us crap refs now for the last few games. It's just very disappointing, because like again I've just said, if that was in a Premiership game, we would have lost 3 points. Now that's Hull, right? I know it's aggregate 3-2, but still, come on, we could have at least beat them, because obviously they were trying to bounce back. Now they've just lost Mason. Obviously, hope he gets better very soon, because obviously of a fractured skull. Now he's out for the rest of the season now. and they've just literally, I think they've brought in new players. So obviously, those new players are going to be playing hopefully probably next week. So obviously, I'm not going to be watching the game. United have to really pull up their socks next week because it's just unacceptable. How can you not beat them as well? And I was saying we just need a couple of goals to seal it, really. But no, they've just give it away. You don't give anything away. You just have to put. And again, we're just backing off. I don't know why we're backing off. It seems like a bit of... It is a lose. The game is a lose, really. But it's the EFL Cup, and plus it's aggregate as well. I know we threw against Southampton, but come on, we've got to use some sense. Come on. And the defence wasn't awake last night. But yeah, thankfully, if we got that goal... Yeah, well, if we didn't get that goal, like I said before, we would have actually gone into extra time and penalties. Now, we can't be giving away something like that, because their second goal was actually a good goal, because they were onside and everything. But yeah, you can't be just always relying it on De Gea again, because he's not just there to always save our arse, really. We've got the defenders to do the job. And obviously, he did how many changes from the last game? I don't even know, because I think he played blended the last game. I can't even remember now the last game. But yeah, obviously we just need to start pulling up our socks now, because we cannot be doing this against Hull City at home, really. So it's like another. So really, we have to get revenge on them next week. We cannot be affording to lose. We've still not been beaten yet in the Premier League. It does feel a bit of a lose, but come on, we have to wake up. We cannot be just losing to such a team like that, who are in the bottom side of the Premier League, but who have also improved their squad with their new manager since they've got rid of Mike Phelan. So yeah, we have to really focus on our next game, which is Wigan. I feel like it should be an easy game for us. I don't think they're a team where they used to be really good, but now they probably shit themselves. But yeah, obviously, United, we need to start pulling up our socks now. We cannot be affording to, giving away goals. We just have to focus now. We need to get we obviously need to get the wins what we want. We've obviously got Leicester after Hull City. Well, we've got Wigan, then we've got Hull during the week, and then we've got Leicester. So we have to really pull up our socks. Now, it'd be really good if we obviously beat Leicester for the third time this year, because we played them in the Community Shield, then we played them at home, beat them 4-1. So yeah, we just want to keep the roll going and not to lose, obviously, in the Barclays Premier League. But yeah, we just need to start focusing more, really. It's just very embarrassing, really. And that's 3 games now where we've gone 1-0 down at half time. So we need to sort that out. It's just not right at the moment. But yeah, obviously, yeah, big congratulations to the Reds. We're through to the final now. At least we're through to Southampton. Big shocker for Liverpool. Sorry, Liverpool fans, but yeah, I don't know what the hell happened back at Anfield. You've lost twice at Anfield, so let's hope you're going on a bad run right now. Because Mane's on the African Nations Cup at the moment. But yeah, hope it keeps like that for Liverpool, because obviously I'm a United fan and we are rivals. But yeah, hope you guys have enjoyed another analysis with Brett's Vlogs. Now I'm going to head off and do the house tour and then crack on with some homework. Hope you guys are going to have a great day and great weekend. Obviously, I'll see you guys obviously in the vlog and the house tour. Both of these videos, well, 3 of these videos will be up later tonight. So hope you guys are going to watch them. And I'll see you guys very later on. And peace.